Hello guys, welcome to another episode on the Ftog server playing Avant 3. I am Mistakin. You are watching Mistakin. What does that make you? Huh? Ever thought about that? Anyway, that's the philosophy for today, but let's get down to the far more important business of playing. The Avant 3 mod pack. Have I already said that? I have a feeling that I did. Let's get all our screens sorted out. As you might have noticed, I did a little bit of building on my castle. It's not by no means finished, but I put in this mezzanine floor. Oh, I finished the roof! I finished the roof! You have no idea how long this took, partly because I chose this crazy red nether block for it, and this is not trivial to make in quantities, but it's so beautiful. I love it. Yeah, on the inside we've got this mezzanine blah 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 with all the machines, which are not in any particularly nice order. I feel I have a bit more work to do here. And down here we have columns and windows and things. From the outside, I know I showed you the outside but not the roof. Oh, this is so weird. So I've decided to use this for illumination. I actually had to ask Thor how to make it. And what it is a mana blaster with a flash lens. But I wanted these to be white, and a lot of the time, so you just fire a mana burst, and there we go. We can take out another torch. I hate torches. So yeah, but sometimes these are white, which is what I wanted them to be, but sometimes they revert back to green. And I think white is much nicer. To be honest, I wish they were less in your face. I think they're still a little bit too bright and noticeable. I'd like the lighting to be more subdued, but better than torches. Anyway, let's go on the outside. So, apart from the roof, I've been putting in these windows and these columns, which I don't think work yet. I think they should be more sophisticated and spiky and stuff. And there is this little tower here, and on this side there will be the two towers, but I haven't put any details on them. So the big job now is to make this nice and complicated and complexy and detailed, and a nice big entrance here, and then also the same sort of stuff over here, and put the windows and the columns throughout the whole wall. And then I think our castle will be kind of done. But already I feel like I am not living in a cobblestone box, which I think you will agree is a big improvement. Okay, let's stay outside because I want to show you my other achievement, which is that I finally automated the agricultural expansions supremely OP and cheaty way of making all the things. Hey, let's kill the skeleton. Oh, let's kill the... I am killing things because I want to get into... Where is my... Always have this on your hotbar, you idiot. I so do not want to have any explosions. And as always, we get totally filled with, who wants their boots? I mean, early on, it's great. It's a nice way of making, leather, but now it's just such a pain in the neck. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, here's another guy. Kill, 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 kill. Right, the reason I am killing the mobs is because I have some blood magic blood extractors on me, and I need blood, which I sort of planned to collect before I started recording, and then forgot to do that. But before we get into not blood magic, EvilCraft, which is also done with blood, I mean, don't you know it? Before we get into that, I just wanted to show this off. So in the last episode, I made a power source, and the main thing I needed with power was to power all these farming stations, which are farming the crops. And you know, as you can see, I made a humongous layer, and there's like an enormous amount of things that I am farming. I've put these worms on. They are brilliant. You get them by basically tilling grass blocks with a hoe, and you get a chance of picking them up. They're not too rare, as you can see. I've got a big number, and they basically go around and bone meal the crops. You can see the green particle effects every once in a while, and that's down to the earthworm, so they make the crops grow faster. Of course, I also have there's also this agricultural, get the words right, greenhouse glass from Actually Editions. I think these are from Actually Editions as well, but this one only works on the top layer and only during the day, and I don't know, it might work a bit faster than the worms, but you know, the worms will work at night. You can have them on all the layers, and they're just brilliant. If you're going into sort of large-scale farming, I very much advise you to have them. Okay, and then I managed to set up this system, which took me a while, probably because I'm stupid. So there are item relays which bring the stuff over to my castle, and I had so you have to make this item interface, and you can feed it stuff through conduits. I think it wasn't working for me initially, and I can't remember exactly why. It just suddenly started working. But can I get through that hole? Yes, I can. Yes, we can. Oh, I don't know why I threw that out. But so the crops are coming. The lasers seem to work through the wall without a problem, and I can cancel these particle effects, and I probably will do that at some time. So I think the mistake I made was that I had this relay right next to the drawer controller, and I don't think it worked like that. It sort of is next to this box. Okay, yeah, you can see items are appearing, and then they get sucked out of here and into these drawers. I've put an emerald upgrade on every one of these drawers, so each like little drawer can hold 104 stacks. And when this gets filled up, I think I'm just going to shut the system down, because I mean, how much stuff do you need? Funnily enough, the one that I am getting the most of right now is that I care about the most is like the dirt essence here, because with the fire essence you can make netherrack, and I think you can also, this is earth essence, I think you can make dirt blocks and all sorts of fun things. I mean, the wither skeleton heads and the enderman heads, I have so many of them, I don't really care. Ink sacks, you know, for making black stuff. I think I'm gonna make some black hardened clay. I really like that. Oh, what else am I growing that's interesting? Quartz essence. I seem to have 2 drawers for quartz essence. Oh, that's 17 stacks of quartz essence. This is, you know, this is lovely because, you know, quartz blocks. Who doesn't like quartz blocks? I'm also growing some cow essence and chicken essence, and this will be turned into food, which will be my main source of mana in my mana setup. I'm gonna go for the gourmet lilies. So not fully automated yet. I could do some auto crafting and, you know, craft up the things that I need from them, and I could actually probably, I wish this rain would stop. You know why do I have weather? Why do I have weather sounds now? Now I don't care. Sorry I subjected you to so much rain. Yeah, I could have some auto crafting set up with that to actually make the items. and then have that feed into my storage system. But I don't know, I would need much bigger boxes for the storage system, because look, it is almost full. In fact, I am going to have to make a chest, probably the diamond one, very, very soon. But anyway, enough of that, because the main point of today's episode is to start on a new mod pack, and I feel rather aggrieved because I was planning to start on this mod pack for a while, mainly because I got the book. Because the book is well, it's not a real pain to make, but it's kind of complicated to make. You have to make a black apple and feed it to a pig and throw a book at it, etc., etc. And I just got a few of those books in various chests. So obviously this was fate telling me I had to get into the mod, and you know, you're not going to argue with fate exactly, are you? But then today I saw that Toddy had started the mod too. So, well, maybe he started the mod and I'm gonna start the mod too. I don't know. Let's not quarrel about semantics. We'll just have to do it as well. I mean, nobody says that we have to all do different mods. So, this mod, even though it's not called blood magic, even though it's called EvilCraft, also depends on blood. And you can collect the blood by throwing mobs from a big distance, and they splatter on the stone and leave blood behind. But that's kind of boring. So I made this blood extractor already, and it's just a spike. So the spikes, you know, I'm using spike plates in my cursed earth spawner below a couple of episodes ago, and those spike plates and spikes are from this mod. So it's just a dark gem, spike, and I think possibly glass, sort of vertically. Now you will notice that this one just holds 5 buckets of blood, whereas this one holds 36,000 buckets of blood. And this is because you can make several of those, put them together in a crafting grid, and you increase the capacity. And also you can make dark tanks. So I made these dark tanks right at the beginning to hold lava and stuff. They are very nice. This one I think should hold 144 buckets, so the recipe is a little bit more expensive, like blocks of dark gems and blocks of iron rather than just the dark gems and ingots of iron. But you know, well worth it. But you can make like a basic one which holds 16 buckets, and you can put it together with this in a crafting grid, and that will also increase the capacity. So lovely. And when you kill mobs, these get some blood into them. Alright, so yes, but you can also, I mean, there are other more sophisticated ways of getting the blood, obviously, but you know, I don't know what I'm doing, just messing around with my inventory. Alright, so the very first thing we need to do is, the very first thing I want to do is an infuser. So to infuse, let's put infuser here, to infuse other items with blood. That sort of seems to be the beginning of all wisdom. Blood infuser, and this needs this blood infusion core, which needs dark power gem. And you make a dark power gem, I think you need 5 source blocks of blood. The thing is that, oh my god, it's congealed already. This is bad. So the congealed stuff, the congealed stuff is very useful as well, because you burn it like this and it'll give me, can I make another one? Right, and now can I throw, well, that's useless because these are congealing very fast. I think it's random how quickly it happens, but like, see, this block is not congealing for a long time, but I was unlucky. I mean, I need these blood shards as well, but I need 4 complete, I need 4 actual blocks of blood to throw for a dark gem to turn it into the whatever it is that it's called. What is it called? A dark power gem. Alright, well, I've used up the blood I had. This is because I forgot about my intention to get more blood. So I will see you in a little bit after I go and kill some more mobs. So luckily, a few days ago, I noticed this zombie spawner right very close to my house. So this is where I've just locked myself in with the zombies. And I've been killing them for quite some time now. I will definitely make an automatic blood collector as soon as I can. But for now, I've got 5 buckets here and 36 buckets here. And that's going to be enough. So let's light this place up so that nothing is able to spawn. And so much stuff. I don't want all this stuff. Go away. You and you. I mean, the zombie heads will probably be quite useful. But and even look, swords. Sharpness 3. That's not too bad. Well, anyway, we'll do inventory. So it's in the big mountains, sort of open to the atmosphere. Here's my botania setup. I am actually going to move this off because I don't like having this here. Let's give some coconuts to our lonely gourmet. I really will have to make this better. And here is our home. Oh, I can't wait till I make like a proper castle entrance. And if I light up and if I spawn proof everything around it, I can have it pretty much, what did I do this here? I can have it pretty much open to the atmosphere. Okay, let's try this again. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and yes, it's happened. We have our first dark power gem, and we've got all these hardened blood shards from when the blood was clotting on us. So I think we can do this now. Once we have the blood infuser, it will be much easier, obviously. And please tell me that I do have some cobblestone. I do have cobblestone. Of course I have cobblestone. All right. And I believe the blood infuser is just like a furnace, but with this, what is it called? What are you called? Blood infusion core in it. Excellent. Let's put that, I don't know, here. And let's, I'm just gonna fill this in with anything. Maybe not. We'll do another floor anyway. I do not have stone. Let's do darkened stone because it is annoying to have a hole in the middle of one's floor. All right, so I do believe that all we need to do is put a blood extractor here, and this will fill up. We will transfer the blood, and we can put this one in here to fill it up. And I think it just holds 10 buckets, but if you put stuff in here, more advanced stuff, you can increase all sorts of things. Now I think if I put a gem in, it should now, and again you can put upgrades in here to speed things up and also to make them more efficient. And I think it should be more efficient. Oh, look at this, it didn't take 5 buckets, it just took 250. Okay, well, if you are that good, do the rest with this. So another thing that we can do is a chest, a blood chest. And I think what the blood chest will do is it will repair items. Although occasionally it might not repair them that well. See, this confused me because of the actually additions repairer, which works on power. This works on blood. And I think the blood chest is just like this. Apparently this can give you like a very occasionally it can give a very serious negative effect. It can make you, it can put a breaking enchantment on your tool, which you really don't want to have. But I think there's a purifier that can take it away. What am I trying to do? Let's fill this up with blood. And I don't really know if I want to, but yeah, why not? Ah, look at this. They are gaining in durability. They're using up quite a bit of blood as well, but these are quite, I think this is working faster than the repair, the actually additions repair. I don't know. But anyway, once we get a way of getting the blood automatically, which should not be very difficult, this will become quite useful. There we go. All repaired. Okay, you are well, yeah, I don't want to use up all the blood because there's a few other things I would like to do. This is quite interesting. Does it have a recipe thing? Oh yes, show recipes. This can do all sorts of things. Okay. Weak blood orb. This is from blood magic. Bound blood drop. I don't know what that is. So you can get necrotic bones from blaze rods. You have to make these fairly high level upgrades for most of them, which we will get into soon. Oh, undead sapling, must do that. Blook. I'm not sure what a blook is. Can absorb item enchants when placed in the purifier. Aha! Very good. So you can also take enchants, I think, from items. The purifier must build that. Dark blood brick. Oh, that looks nice. That looks pretty. Corrupted tear. I don't know what that does. And this is how you make the various upgrades. And this looks quite cool. I might make the floor of this room into bloody cobblestone. I think that would look pretty nice. And reinforced undead plank. That looks quite cool too. So then you can make things like, you can create ender pearls by, you know, doing stuff with these potential pearls. You can make leather, spider eyes, blaze rods from bones. So this isn't very useful to me because, let's face it, I have almost everything. But I can really see like a sky block or one of those HQM packs, like, well, something like Atonement or Crash Landing. You can see how this mod would be really cool in that. I'd really like to see a mod like Skyblock, a Skyblock mod, or another one of those mods sort of based around this, because you could see how that would be so useful. Now this could potentially be interesting because I need to make a lot of netherrack. And zombie heads, you can make, you know, wither skeleton skulls. I think this skull is like twice as effective as this skull. And you can make gas tears if you kill enough endermen. This, I think, is a rare drop from Enderman. Yeah, that's what it says. But I've got a couple of those already. And very good blood. This is like twice as good as normal bone meal. Blah, blah, blah. Very cool. But unfortunately, I have so many things already. Alright, this is now repaired. Superb. Maybe I shall try and make the purifier then. So let's see whether we can get... How do we make a purifier? Deep resonance. That's another thing I really want to get into. Okay. Alright. I think we have... We might need to hop up. I don't think we have enough dark stones on us. But let's get a few more of these. Oh yeah, we turned them all into... What am I doing? Oh yes. Let's do another one of this. Excellent. Come back. Excellent. And first, no, I did this already. Oh my god, I've been playing too long, guys. I'm gonna have to finish very soon. And there we go, Purifier. Let's look for a book. Just a normal book, thank you. And I do know that I had some very useful, like I had an item with soulbound on it. I don't know if I will find it this way. Probably not. Was it a sword? Was it a pick? I will have to look for that because I really wanted to get that soulbound attachment off it and then use it in Botania to put it on all sorts of things. Like I really want to make my angel ring soulbound because, you know, it was quite a hassle to get it. Where did I go? I went too low, didn't I? Gosh, I really have to improve the decorations in here. There's just so much work to do. What was I going to do? Okay, let's put another item to be repaired in here. No? Oh, that's the blood infuser. I am an idiot. Let's put the book here to make it into a book. But you said it was going to do this. Look. How do we make a block? Oh, it needs the promise of tenacity 1. How do we make that? Oh, this is quite complicated. All right. You know, I think I am just going to put this down here. And I think we are going to end the episode here because I haven't looked at the time, but I'm sure it went on for longer than I wanted to because it always does that. Yes, give me this, fully repaired. Thank you very much. And we will continue in the next episode. So guys, thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.